what it do. Coach Angela coming in with a personal story. And I did want to have tonight's upload to be my Jamaica trip. But this trip has so many photos and videos and that I want to get everything and I don't want to rush through it. So I am coming to you with this little story. It is a personal story and it has to do with what is like going on in life for me right now as of being a caregiver to Nation and a caregiver to my pop-pop as he is going through stage 4 lung cancer, and having this experience and how it relates to the AIR method, which is adapt, expect unexpected, know that you can adjust, you can pivot, you can detour in your life and do the inner work. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, that self-care, you're reflecting on things that happened to you. You're working on healing your traumas. You're doing the shadow work. And then, of course, repeating it, which is being consistent in doing these things so that you can complete an air cycle and go on to the next one, because there are air cycles all throughout our lives. And this is just a testament to how each of these 3 air cycles come together and have been able to help me in this air cycle that I'm in now of adjusting and doing that inner work so that I am more present in what's going on. Now, when my mom passed in 2007, I was on autopilot. I had responsibilities and I knew I had to do those responsibilities. So I did those responsibilities and I autopiloted through her passing and all I had to go through, because I was a young mother and I had a son who had cerebral palsy, and I didn't really get to be with her like I wanted to because of how I was feeling. I didn't like seeing her like that, for one, and I just wasn't ready to handle that loss and my big responsibility that I had with being a caregiver to a child with cerebral palsy. So I didn't really get to be present for her or myself during that time. Then the second time would be when Kai got into his accident. I was better at handling that kind of thing, but I still know that I was on autopilot because of how traumatic that was for me. Like, I believe I still have PTSD from that accident and that almost loss. That was 7 days of being in a coma, and I really thought that my oldest would be gone, and having to adjust myself and do the inner work. Adjusted, I did the inner work, and I was being consistent, but I do realize that I was still in autopilot, because I'm now during this 3rd air cycle, I'm now able to be present and really acknowledge that I really was on autopilot then too, because everything is coming full circle and I'm able to actually be present with my pop-up and notice the changes in him, and able to communicate with the hospice nurse, and also within myself noticing what I need for me to be able to stay resilient and adjust to everything and be there for him, is the support that I'm getting from those who are supportive, but also protecting my peace and staying within the boundaries. I know people are reaching out to me, and I'm going to respond when it's okay for me. And right now I'm just feeling that there are certain family members that do have the information that can be gone to versus coming to me right now at this point, because it is becoming harder to see him go through these changes, but I know what the changes are and I'm present, and it's okay. It's to feel your feelings, and I'm doing that. I'm feeling my feelings, and I am still working my business, the ideas that I'm coming up with for my podcast, for my book. I'm doing a 30-day declutter challenge next month just to keep myself focused and that momentum going. I'm still facilitating my classes in GSU. Speaking of that, I need to get up that last session that I did. I believe I still owe 2 sessions, but that's coming up. I just wanted to come in and just give this little personal story, this little update on what's been going on in my life as far as that, and the changes that are happening. There are some changes that I've been going through. Have been a lot of clarity that I've come to, and it's just off of really doing the air work and being in this air cycle and being aware, building on my foundation and keeping it strong, and knowing my comfort zones. And May's class that I'm facilitating, we are going to be chatting about limiting beliefs. So it's just so much that I have to share. But right now it's just like getting everything out and staying focused has been a goal for me, being that I need to still be a responsible caregiver and do those things also. So just bear with me. Thank you for those new subscribers that I have. And of course, I used to always do this in my old videos. If you made it this far, just drop a frog emoji down in there just to let me know that you did make it through this video. And I do appreciate you watching the video. And if you can, just give a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe, share it. And thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I'll see you guys next week.